Oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Stepping up is Derek Jeter. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Coming trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, Bernie Williams, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Williams is retired, 2 down now. Next to hit, Ricky Henderson, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Now here's the first offering.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0. Nope.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
At the plate now, Jose Canseco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 2-out double left stranded. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Dwight Gooden gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Craig Biggio digging in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a ball down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Cap.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
To the plate now, Ralph Kiner. Fouled off. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Fouled away.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. So now to the plate, Cecil Fielder, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box, Tim Raines. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Rodriguez is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Batting 7. The second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here at 293. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Skied into straightaway right. Hernandez is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting 9. The catcher.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Hernandez is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Next, it'll be Derek Jeter. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that's low, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in is Bernie Williams, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now to bat, J.D. Martinez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Posada recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's one away. So the next to bat will be Rafael Devers. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Williams will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Paul Konerko.
Now at the plate, here is Paul Konerko. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Now it'll be Bernie Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
First offering. High in the air out to center field. After it is Verdugo. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ricky
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Ricky Henderson. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Jose Canseco swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And as of this moment, they're currently tied for second in that department. Into the box now, Cecil Fielder. He swings and lines it to left. And that's in there, base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
The 1-0 home.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And this one's in the dirt. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 3-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox nothing. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Verdugo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the green monster. Throw into second. And And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Vasquez, the runner at second with one away. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2.
Next ball. 2-2, yeah.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Craig Biggio, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 1-1 is strike two swinging.
The count is 1-2.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 1-2. Fouled off. Chases out of the zone for strike three, and that's the third out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. D-Row, Dan, and I return to Boston after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in once again is Alfonso Soriano.
The second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soriano, a 27-year-old. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alan Trammell.
Now one down with the bases empty, and up next the Hall of Fame shortstop Alan Trammell. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Gloved by Bogarts. To second for one. On to Konerko, and it's a double play. The side is retired. The Yanks held in check. They lead it 4-0. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Shortstop.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he fouls this one off. Now the pitch. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now back.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 4-0. So now into the box is Derek Jeter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Derek Jeter.
First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Devers has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next for New York, Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's fouled away. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
For the Red Sox.
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Tino Martinez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 33.
Into the box, Jose Canseco. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 count, the pitch.
I got 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate now, Cecil Fielder, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Devers, a 25-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Now here's the pitch. Paul Konerko's at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Alex Verdugo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the 1st strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The count now at 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
He throws him on the fastball there. Tim Raines goes down to become the 1st out in the 6th inning. Alfonso Soriano stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Wade Boggs is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Jorge Posada would be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they hold a 4-0 lead. Wade Boggs remains in the game playing 3rd after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Now to the plate here. Christian Vasquez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
2-2 the count. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Williams comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Striding in for Boston, Kike Hernandez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Number 7, second baseman.
So next to hit is Craig Biggio. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in will be Jorge Posada. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And this will be fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Pulled toward right center field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Derek Jeter grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hot shot down the line. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
To the plate now, Bernie Williams, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Lined into right, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here comes Tino Martinez as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Williams, base runner at first with 1 out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
Ball even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 13 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Matt Andrees comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Cecil Fielder. No balls and a strike to count. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Gentlemen, please join us for the traditional.
But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Up next, Ralph Kiner, 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Rains in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. Ready now.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Andrees, a California-born ball player. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
Into the box, Alfonso Soriano, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. He's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And he misses 2-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Alfonso Soriano goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. And he hits it hard to the right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Boggs is off at first with 2 away. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it bangs off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in the single.
At the plate, Bernie Williams, and he'll swing and send a chopper to third. To second, but they throw it away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
At the plate now, Tino Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. smoked the other way, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 9-1.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Paul Konerko. Ladies and
Jeff
gentlemen,
Nelson
your
is on to pitch
please.
out of the bullpen in
Now
the bottom
pitching
half
for
of the
York.
8th.
Number 43.
And on the first pitch, he grounds
Nelson.
foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Now a swing and a miss by Konerko as he's retired for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help from the bullpen to close this one out.
And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Next, here is Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox go ready to take his hacks again. Jose Canseco lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next to hit is Cecil Fielder. Flew out last time up.
Cecil Fielder.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next, it'll be Tim Raines. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's gone 3 for 6. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
The 2-0 is taken, ball 3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. And now Kike Hernandez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Yanks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dwight Gooden earned his 9th win of the year as he finished the 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 2